You're listening to Breakfast with Scott Levi.
On ABC Radio Central Coast.
We've got some beautiful music coming your way in just a moment, and we have a song that is absolutely timely. It's called Sous la pluie, and I think that has something to do with rain. Anyway, we'll find out. It's a beautiful song. Patricia Ségui, who loves the Central Coast, from France originally, lives in Noumea with her Jacques Cousteau-like husband, who runs the aquarium, feeds sharks by hand, so on and so forth, has created a fabulous musical relationship with Rod White, who's a brilliant jazz pianist and just a wonderful guy. And Rod popped in to launch the album, the new album, Patricia Ségui, Je Vagabonde. I know everyone who really does speak French, they just laugh whenever I try to speak French, but they're all French songs and they're beautiful. We'll share Sous la pluie with you in just a moment, and another song called Petit Chat, the little cat, coming up. Beautiful stuff. Rodric White, recorded live at our Conservatorium of Music here in Man Street, Gosford. It's 17 to 7, ABC Radio Central Coast, and we're launching an album this morning with Rod White and a very clever producer here on the Central Coast who did the mixing live and took it to the studio and put it together, and this is what they got.
Parapluie rouge et blanc, je vais te suivre un instant, m'agripper du regard à tes gestes et tout ton bazar que tu traînes derrière toi. Fille pressée par le temps ou énervée tout simplement, tu vas tomber si tu continues à marcher si hardiment. Puis un peu à garde, un peu sonné, tu jongles avec tes pensées. Tu lui en veux, mais s'il te plaît, tu finiras bien par céder. Je me promène sous la pluie, je parcours les rues de la ville. Je m'interroge sur les gens sous la pluie, où ils vont et ce qu'ils pensent. À l'abri sous leur parapluie, sous la pluie, ils vadrouillent pour suivre leur vie. Je me demande si souvent sous la pluie, où ils vont et ce qu'ils pensent. Alors parfois je l'imagine, parapluie jaune et noir, déposé là sur le trottoir, par un homme dans l'attente de celle qui ne viendra pas. Et la pluie ruisselle le long de ses joues, et ses larmes se mêlent gens, où ils vont et ce qu'ils pensent, à l'abri sous leur parapluie. Ils vadrouillaient pour suivre leur vie. Je me demande si souvent où ils vont et ce qu'ils pensent. Alors parfois, je l'imagine.
What a beautiful song, Sous la pluie, under the rain, and boy, do we need that rain. That's the magnificent piano of Rodric White and the absolutely angelic voice, Patricia Ségui, who is a favourite here at our studio. Anytime Patricia is in Australia, she's in the studio with Rodric and the piano, and we have a live song, and she is just, I don't know, she's the new Edith Piaf for me. She's the South Pacific's Piaf.
Yes.
Hello, Rodric.
Good. Bonjour, Scott.
Bonjour, Rodric.
Comment ça va? How are you?
Comment ça va? Very well, very well.
Good one.
Thank you very much. And we also have Tim Sheumack here. G'day, Tim.
G'day, Scott.
Tim, you've been involved in the new album. It's called Je Vagabonde, and it sounds fantastic. Recorded live here on the Central Coast at the Conservatorium, I believe, Tim.
Yes, most of it. Yeah, we tracked all of the band tracks, and I think we had Patricia in one of the little hallways off to the side, sending a feed of vocals in, and tracked the vocals in Rodric's house. I used a Nashville mic but very, very close miking, and it was a pleasure to work with. Into an old DBX compressor from the 70s.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought out all the tricks from your Suntone studios at Minor. Tell us about your setup at Minor.
Well, I'm still mobile. I've always had a studio on the coast. I had a studio originally north of Voca, then I had a house in Terrigal, then met my lovely wife, and we've bought a block of land at Minor, but I'm still building the studio there, but everything's mobile.
Oh, that's good. And you've picked the right guy to capture that sound out of that lovely concert at the Robert Knox Hall, the old courtroom, the old jail, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. So some of the practice rooms are cells. So it's a different form of punishment. That's my joke.
As a piano teacher,
right, okay.
I'm sure
you'll practice your scales.
Oh dear!
Okay. So
getting those bum notes on the violin, it'll be unusual punishment. No bum notes in this. Beautiful playing, Rodric, as we just heard on that lovely song. A lot of new songs here. I haven't heard.
They're
some
all
of these
originals.
Songs.
They're all, and I wrote the music for the fourth track, which in English is Hopes and Dreams, dedicated to my father. And Guy Strass and I would perform that in concert a couple of times. And Patricia loved the track. She wrote all the lyrics in one afternoon, Espoir et Rêve.
She's a genius, isn't she?
She's fantastic.
And you and her have got a wonderful relationship. You've got a shared love of Lynéa, haven't you?
Yeah. She is originally from Perpignan, which is a large city in the south of France, just near the Pyrenees. And her father was a saxophone player in the army, and super supportive of her going into music. She studied at the Conservatorium in Perpignan, and then she fell in love with Stéphane Bourget, who Stéphane's been here. And
he's sort of an action man, isn't he? He's an underwater adventurer. He's like the Jacques Cousteau of Lynéa.
I actually introduced him as the crocodile hunter because he does feed sharks, but they're little ones and they're very friendly, and because he's a diver at the aquarium, and also he still plays a little bit of piano. He loves water sports, and he goes out sailing, and I go over there for holiday, so I have a great holiday. Work on my French, so Patricia's my French teacher. I'm her English teacher. Enjoy some nice French food at restaurants, and perform at places like the Meridian Hotel. Mm-hmm. We played for last New Year's Eve at the casino. She's
just magnificent, and your piano playing, it just seems as if you're a match made in heaven, really. You really meld together beautifully, don't you?
Thank you, yeah.
She gets it and you get it, and it's just a lovely creative combination.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks. Yeah.
Now, we're going to have a listen to Petit Chat.
That's right. Yeah.
The little cat.
Yeah.
Is that the translation?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a real fun song, and it's very playful. And I'll tell you about the band. The saxophone players from the Central Coast. He goes by the name J.P. Fleury. He's a French-Canadian, Jean-Philippe Fleury, and he's married to ABC recording artist Sally Mayer, the cello diva.
And when are we going to see Patricia Ségui and Rod White back in action on the Central Coast?
She's coming back to Australia next year, so we're planning on having a launch. We presented a dinner show, a lunchtime show at Ile-de-France-sur-Mer, French restaurant at Terrigal, and that was really successful. And Bernard's thinking about, because he's got an association with Central Coast Grammar, they've got a big theatre to present something there.
That'd be great.
With me playing the grand
It's
piano.
a beautiful theatre.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful. Just wonderful. I'll tell you what, all the French students should go and hear the real thing. She's marvellous. You're marvellous, Rod. We love the way you play. Let's have a listen to this song. It's called Petite Chat. And thanks, Tim Sheumack from Suntone Studios for bringing it all together. This is we're really launching the CD on air, aren't we?
We are, certainly. This is the first mention of it on in media in
And how would people
Australia.
get a copy of Je Vagabonde?
There's Patricia's website, which you can probably request it through there. If we can
It's
put that up on.
Patricia, Patricia, Ségui, S-E with an accent, G-U-I.
Yeah, and she's got her own YouTube channel. Just look up that, and her own website, patriciaségui.com.
Well done, Tim Sheumack from Suntone, in mixing the whole thing and producing the whole thing.
Thank you.
Great effort. Recorded live at our Robert Knox Hall at the Conservatorium of Music, just up the road in Man Street.
C'est le chat qui joue. À chaque fois, c'est le chat qui joue. À chaque pas, cette note que tu entends par là, cette note que tu entends tout bas. C'est le chaton qui explore chaque recoin, chaque chose de plus accessible encore à sa taille qui s'impose. Chaque jour un peu plus grand, un peu plus fort, un peu plus fou. Il me détend quand il dort, il me fait rire quand il joue. Il ose jour après jour s'aventurer au dehors, découvrant la nature et tous ses trésors. Mais très vite, il vagabonde courant après les papillons qui virevoltent légèrement et atterrissent entre ses dents. Et les petits oiseaux qui picorent innocemment, sans se douter que les cieux du félin les dévorent. C'est le chat qui joue, à cache-cache, c'est le chat qui guette, sans relâche, la petite bête qui prendra place dans ses crocs pris au piège de son tour. Passe-passe, c'est le chat. Et si jamais je passe durant ce numéro, trouvant dans sa gueule un petit oiseau, je bondirai sans hésitation sur mon chat vexé par cette indignation. Alors il fuira, mes caresses ne désirant plus rien de ma tendresse. Petit chat rancunier à qui l'on a blessé sa dignité. Mais les jours passent, mon erreur trépasse s'essoufflant dans les couloirs de sa mémoire. Petit chat veut jouer, petit chat viens me chercher. C'est le chat qui joue à cache-cache, c'est le chat qui guette sans relâche la petite bête qui prendra place dans ses gros prises au piège de son tour de passe-passe. C'est le chat. Petit chat, petit chat, petit chat, petit chat, c'est le chat.
No problem, one take.
Yeah, cool.
There, Rod White and Tim Sheumack from Suntone Studios at Umina. Tim did the live recording, mixed it and produced it. Beautiful. It just sounds like a studio album, but it was in that Robert Knox Hall, which has so much ambience, a lot of room echo there. So beautifully done. And a lovely JP Fleury, Jean-Pierre Fleury, who's married to Sally Mayer, the cello player, doing the sax solo, nice jazzy sax. And Rodric White on the piano, he's a genius. The new album, Patricia Ségui, Rod White. I'll put a link up on our Facebook page. You'll be able to jump on there and get a copy. It's on iTunes and Spotify and all those other places you can buy music online as well. You can actually buy a CD for your CD player if you want to. It's called Je Vagabonde, recorded live here at the Conservatorium of Music. It's good stuff.